It's time now for a look at latest in local sports. In sports with Wayne County Schools closed today, all extracurricular activities also canceled, so no basketball games tonight in Appleton County. The cold weather's now canceled 3 basketball games, including the homecoming night game against Perry. As soon as school resumes and make update your schedule, we'll pass that information along. Also canceled this week was the high school football banquet. That was scheduled for last night, but due to no school, the banquet had to be canceled and again will be scheduled for a later date. Also canceled this weekend the first bass fishing tournament of the season, as Lake Seminole was the location. Wayne County had 2 teams ready to compete, but will be now have to get ready for the qualifier in February at Lake Oconee. There are 3 more qualifiers this season, 1 at Lake Oconee, 1 at West Point Lake, 1 at Clarks Hill Lake. Once again, the qualifier at Lake Seminole for Wayne County has been canceled. Once again, as soon as we make updates for the football banquet and the high school basketball games, which we should receive sometime next week, we'll pass that information along here on local sports. Golf course at Pine Forest Country Club is closed until further notice with the snow and ice. But a reminder, the first meeting of the 2025 Men's Golf Association is scheduled for Thursday, February the 6th at 7 p.m. All members and prospective members are invited to attend. This year's president is Raymond Brown. He reminds all members that dues are to be paid at the first meeting. Dues this year are $100 for this year. Steaks will be served at that first meeting. The date for the annual Winter Blues tournament has been scheduled for March the 1st. It's a 3-member tournament. It includes fried chicken lunch. Once again, they're looking for a good turnout for the first meeting of the year. The Men's Golf Association, the Pine Forest Country Club, again set to meet on Thursday, February 6th at 7 p.m. Jacksonville Jaguars have their new head football coach. He's Tampa Bay's offense coordinator Liam Cohen. The decision capped a 2-day saga in which Cohen pulled himself from consideration for the Jaguars job, then agreed to a contract extension with Tampa Bay, which would have made him the highest-paid coordinator in the NFL. Then changed his mind again after Jacksonville reached out, asked him to reconsider as it parted ways with their GM Trent Baalke on Wednesday. That seemed to be the move that led to Cohen coming to Jacksonville. So Cohen, the new head coach in Jacksonville, who's now looking for a new GM, as Baalke was the team's GM since 2021. Cohen becomes the franchise's 8th head coach as he replaces Doug Peterson, who was let go on January the 6th. Cohen, age 39, the 4th youngest coach in the NFL, has 15 years in coaching experience, though. Spent 4 seasons with the Rams under coach Sean McVay before going to Tampa. The Cowboys, Raiders, and Saints now the 3 teams still looking for its next head football coach. Super Bowl is scheduled for Sunday, February 9th in New Orleans. This Sunday, 4 teams will attempt to make it to the play for the Lombardi Trophy as it's championship Sunday this weekend. All begins around 3 p.m. in Philadelphia as the Eagles host the Washington Commanders with their Rookie of the Year quarterback Jaden Daniels out of LSU. Daniels and the Commanders upset Detroit. They're looking to knock off their division rival Philadelphia to advance to the Super Bowl. Eagles features star running back Saquon Barkley, who they got from New York in a trade. He's been running through defenses all year, had a field day against the Rams. He's one of the candidates for this year's MVP. Eagles at home, a touchdown favorite. As good as Daniels has been, I can't see him pulling it off Sunday. I like the Eagles at home to advance to the Super Bowl. Who will they play? The NFL would love to see the storyline of the Eagles against the Chiefs. Andy Reid, the former head coach of the Eagles, now in Kansas City, where the Chiefs have won 3 of the last 4 Lombardis. This is Patrick Mahomes' 7th straight AFC championship game. What a draft pick years ago by the Chiefs. Of course, they have Travis Kelce, who's dating Taylor Swift, who gets more airtime than anyone else when she's on hand to watch her boyfriend play. Kansas City's a slight favorite in this game, a 2-point favorite in the game by Vegas odds makers. Sunday's matchup, the Bills have quarterback Josh Allen. He's having an MVP-type season. Most believe the MVP award will go to either Allen or Baltimore's Lamar Jackson, who's still trying to figure out how his reliable tight end Mark Andrews dropped that 2-point conversion last week. Bills are hungry. They are 1 win away from getting back to a Super Bowl in which their franchise is 0-4. I want the Bills to win this game. Kansas City has won enough, but the conspiracists say the fix is in. NFL wants Kansas City because they want Taylor in New Orleans. And what a storyline. The Eagles' Andy Reid's former team against his current team, the Kansas City Chiefs. Well, as much as that's a nice story, I can't go with conspiracies. I've got the Bills going into Kansas City and winning this game. I believe it's Josh Allen's year to win the Lombardi. So I've got the Eagles in Buffalo and New Orleans on Sunday, February 9th. Enjoy the games this Sunday. Both the NFC and AFC title games set for this Sunday. Again, NFC game at 3, the AFC game at 6:30. That'll do it for latest in local sports.